In the world of personal finance, $1 million has long been the gold standard for retirement savings. But with inflation rising, the cost of living climbing, and life expectancy increasing, you may be wondering, is $1 million really enough to retire comfortably in today's world? The answer is not as straightforward as you might think. In this video, I'll break down the truth about retiring with $1 million, the hidden factors you need to consider, and whether this amount will provide you with the financial freedom you're hoping for. It's not just about how much money you have, it's about how you use it, how long you expect to live, and the lifestyle you plan to enjoy. So if you've ever wondered if $1 million can actually get you to the finish line of retirement, keep watching. And before we dive into the numbers, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more insightful videos on how to manage your money and build financial independence. 1. The rising cost of living and inflation. The first reality check when it comes to retirement is inflation. Over time, inflation slowly erodes the purchasing power of your money. What costs $1 today might cost $1, $50, or even $2 in 20 years. While $1 million may seem like a huge sum now, inflation could significantly reduce its value by the time you're ready to retire. For example, let's say your monthly living expenses are $3,000 today. Over 20 years, at an average inflation rate of 3%, those expenses could balloon to over $5,400 per month. That's a drastic increase. This means that, depending on how long you live, $1 million could be stretched thinner than you expect. Even if you're not factoring in major lifestyle upgrades, inflation can eat away at your retirement nest egg faster than you realize. The key is to prepare for inflation by planning for higher future expenses. 2. Life expectancy and longevity. Another important factor to consider is your life expectancy. People are living longer than ever before. In fact, a person who reaches age 65 today has an average life expectancy of around 85 years, and that number is only increasing. While this is fantastic news for your health and longevity, it does mean that your retirement savings will need to last longer. If you retire at 65 with $1 million, and you live for another 20 or 30 years, you'll need to be very strategic about how you spend and invest your money. In fact, if you want your money to last throughout your retirement, you'll need to make sure that you're drawing a sustainable amount each year, generally between 3% and 4% of your total savings. That means on a $1 million nest egg, you could safely withdraw about $30,000 to $40,000 per year without risking running out of money. While this amount may be comfortable for some people, it might not be enough for others who have higher living expenses or who want to travel, pursue hobbies, or enjoy a more luxurious retirement. Longevity and the potential for unexpected health costs could also impact your ability to maintain your standard of living as you age. 3. Healthcare and unexpected costs. One of the biggest expenses retirees face is healthcare. As you age, your medical costs tend to rise, especially if you experience chronic conditions or need long-term care. While Medicare kicks in at age 65, it doesn't cover everything. Out-of-pocket costs, including premiums, co-pays, medications, and dental and vision care, can easily add up to thousands of dollars every year. For example, according to recent studies, the average 65-year-old couple will spend around $300,000 on healthcare expenses throughout retirement. This can be a massive drain on your retirement savings, especially if you don't plan ahead. While $1 million might seem like enough initially, if you don't factor in healthcare expenses, it could be stretched thin over time. That's why it's critical to include health savings accounts, HSAs, or other supplementary savings in your retirement plan to avoid financial surprises down the road. 4. Your desired lifestyle and spending habits. Another important consideration is the lifestyle you want to lead in retirement. If you plan to travel extensively, dine out frequently, or indulge in luxury goods, you'll need more than $1 million to fund that lifestyle. For many, the dream retirement involves traveling the world, pursuing hobbies, and living without financial worries. But these activities come with a price tag. On the other hand, if you're planning to live a more modest lifestyle and are comfortable with a frugal retirement, $1 million may be more than enough. It all depends on what you envision for your post-work years. One way to estimate how much you'll need is by projecting your monthly living expenses in retirement and factoring in any additional discretionary spending for leisure activities. The key is to align your retirement savings with your desired lifestyle so you can enjoy your golden years without financial stress. 5. Investment strategy and returns. How you invest your money leading up to retirement can also affect whether $1 million is enough. If your investment strategy has been focused on high-risk, high-return assets, you may have built significant wealth leading up to retirement. However, if you haven't been as aggressive with your investments or haven't planned for the downturns in the market, your $1 million might not go as far as you'd like. The rich often grow their wealth by investing in a mix of stocks, bonds, real estate, and other assets that provide consistent returns over time. While past performance doesn't guarantee future results, a diversified portfolio can help ensure that you're not overly reliant on a single investment. Having a solid investment strategy that balances risk and return is key to ensuring your retirement savings last. If your portfolio has been underperforming, $1 million might not provide as much financial security as you hoped. 6. The 4% rule and safe withdrawals. The 4% rule is a popular guideline for determining how much you can safely withdraw from your retirement savings each year without running out of money. According to this rule, you should aim to withdraw 4% of your retirement portfolio per year. For $1 million, that would translate to $40,000 annually. However, there are some caveats to this rule. The 4% rule assumes that your portfolio is properly diversified and that your investments will generate enough returns to cover inflation and other risks over time. But if your retirement portfolio is heavily weighted in high-risk assets or if the stock market experiences significant downturns, your withdrawals may need to be adjusted. In other words, while $1 million may be a good starting point, how you manage your withdrawals and investment strategy will determine if it's enough to sustain your retirement. 7. Creating additional income streams. One way to enhance your retirement savings is by creating additional income streams. This could include rental income from real estate, dividend payments from stocks, or even starting a side business. Many retirees are choosing to supplement their income with passive income streams, ensuring that their savings last longer and that they don't have to rely solely on their retirement portfolio. Investing in assets that generate passive income can provide a steady cash flow throughout your retirement years. For example, rental properties or dividend-paying stocks can provide reliable sources of income without requiring you to work. This can give you more flexibility and peace of mind knowing that you're not dependent on just one source of funds. So, is $1 million enough to retire? It depends. It depends on your lifestyle, your expenses, your investments, and how long you expect to live. While $1 million might be sufficient for some people, it's crucial to take all the factors into account and plan accordingly. The key is to start planning early, to invest wisely, and to always stay prepared for the unexpected. If you want more tips on how to build a secure retirement and ensure you have enough to live the life you want, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We've got more insights and strategies coming your way that can help you plan for the future you deserve.